Hello and welcome to BonBonB, a place Transport Fever. I'm BonBonB. You are very, very welcome. And we're back. We are with our little fuel line running. Let's stick some town names on. Running between Eastwood and Featherstone. And we are starting to make a profit, which is cool. Let's have a look at this. This train is fully laden with crude oil, heading down to the oil refinery down there. The oil refinery is running 110, which is cool. So it's already looking to, well, it's already upgraded once, and if we can push it up to 200, it'll upgrade again. And the oil well is running at 154. So this is good. You see, this is all good stuff. Supply-wise, we're providing 30% of the fuel requirements for Eastwood, and for Featherstone, we're running at 40. Honestly, to be able to do an awful lot more for those two towns, we're going to need another train running this line, but that's not what we're going to do today. Let's come down quickly here and see what we've got. We've got 52 fuel waiting on the platform, and see what little payout we're going to get here. Now I'm going to show you the finances. We've got 3 million in the bank, guys. 3 million. It's going to pull in now, and this is going to give us... Oh, pop this back on. Pop that on, that makes a bit more sense. And we are getting 500,000 for that. Now, if we click on the budgetary down here, right, in the first year we spent about 6 million, we made absolutely nothing. Second year we made 108,000. Sorry, we didn't. We lost 108,000. The third year we lost 80,000, and then last year, big profit, all from the run of this line. 800,000, and this year so far we're in March and we're already 1/3 in the kitty. And this here train is carrying only 20 down to this town here, but that's all it's going to carry. Anyway, what we're going to do today then, guys, I think what we'd like to do now is to expand a little bit, run a second parallel line alongside here, so we can run trains 2 and 4. If we put another train on this line, it won't be able to pass this guy here. So we can only really run one train on a single track. Put a second track down and they can bypass each other. Brilliant. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make it a passenger line, so people can get between Eastwood and Featherstone. I think it's a good idea, and that's what we are going to do. Right, first of all, let's extend the line around a little bit, because we're going to want to put a passenger terminal. Where are we? It's trains. We'll go for a regular station. We'll spin this one around, so it's going to be roughly... Oh, hello, didn't want to hit bulldoze. Sorry about that. We'll try that again. And we'll spin that. Once again, the bulldoze key is right next to the other two keys. Let's find somewhere flattish, shall we? Possibly on the end of this road, Mike. Have we got anything beyond here we can extend to? Winchcombe. Oh, okay. Right. Well, let's look to maybe have this to carry on up the hill to Winchcombe. Oh, come on. I'm struggling a little at the moment. Ah, my fingers aren't on the right keys. Ah, it's going to make a good show, isn't it? I reckon about there. And then... yes, that last bit of rail line was pretty poorly placed, I must say, if I say so myself. I reckon down to about there. Let's demolish this bit that we put down, which is pointless, and then reconnect that with that. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's extend the road. I think while we're here, let's do a little branch off. Oh, it's horrible. Off that direction. And off this direction. Right, now we've got loads of connections and ways to branch out and expand. Brilliant. What we're going to do now is we're going to build ourselves a bus station. Might as well put a big one down. What do you think? Do you like a big one? Who misses? I think actually what we'll do is we'll spin this around, have it right by the right by the road. It won't fit in there, so we'll have it right here. Could even connect it in like that. Oh, that's nice. Too much slope. Well, we're not going to put it there. Probably actually find that the problem is there. Oh, look at this glitchy hill. Oh, that is horrible. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. Let's do something about that. Okay. Actually, let's do something about... Demolish all of that and do some terraforming. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. Now, let's draw that road down to there. And then we will build those two out this way and that way. That's horrible. Also, how about we build it out from here? And then an angle. There we are. Well, that is horrible. But it might be slightly less horrible than... Oh, I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? I have not got a clue myself. Now, does that look a bit better? It looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay, right. So now we have a station. Let's upgrade this station to 2 platforms. Yep, we'll do that. Apply. Okie dokie. And actually this one here, we'll probably do the same to this one. Yes, and we'll do the same to this one. Right, yes. And this one up here. Upgrade, yes. And finally that one there, upgrade. Yes, no, 2 applied. Did I manage to upgrade that to 2 platforms? I managed to not upgrade that to 2 platforms. About this one, did I? It's awful. I did all that work and nothing happened. Because I'm a numpty. Right, so, but we did get the second platform here. Let's connect up these with rail. This is all very expensive at the moment, guys. We're spending a lot of money, but we are going to get this back. I'm sure of it. Absolutely certain of it. Clunk. And bring this one. Oh, we removed the field? That's dreadful. So expensive. And clunk. Remember, this train's coming back. This train will now be empty, of course, because we are now coming back with nothing on board. What, making us money. There's nothing to collect here. Absolutely nothing to collect. That's awful. What we've got down here. Nothing to collect. There's nothing waiting at the oil refinery. Oh, it might be a fairly low yield trip this time. That's not so good. Okay, what we'll do here is we're also going to extend this up. What I want to do now is planning ahead before we have to demolish any houses. Let's build across this demolish a little bit of rail there. We'll reconnect that in a moment. Right, so back up like that. See, that's better. And then over here, this road with this oil refinery up the hill there, which we can go to get extra oil But I'm also going to bend this line around before we go any further with the game, because what we can do is we can also extend this line down to lid or lide. Don't know, is it lid or lide? I don't know. But we're going to be down in that sort of neck of the woods next. We can expand the network down that route. Okay, so we are at that point there. We were going to put in passenger stations. I've just put these lines in. I'm going to demolish the lines to put a passenger station in. Oh, my life. I'm awful. Right, train. We're going to need a lot more than those two bits chugged out, aren't we? Okay, we'll do that. We will demolish a little bit further. Still, at least we know what sort of angle we're going to have to put this station in. Right, so I reckon what we're going to want, 2 tracks. That's better. Let's pull up, pop it roughly in the middle. What do you think? About there, maybe? About there? How about that? Would that work? Everybody happy with that? Tough. That's what we're going with. Yeah, that's okay, nice and smooth. And then we'll just connect these two up this end. Right, and we now have station. Now as we come out of the station, what I want to do is just give opportunities for trains to change tracks. Both ways. One side and the other side. That's the end of the line. That's the only place where you're going to be wanting to change the tracks. Oh, except for we're going to want to change tracks here. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, a bigger bus. Brilliant. Thank you. That's what we like to know. We can now run more efficient buses. Right. I think those two will do. And then one at the bottom end. Dear. Right. Too much curvature. Of course there is. And we'll bring that way around as well. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How are we doing on provision of fuel here? Still, oh, 58, well, 48% and 23s. Okay, that's okay. How much fuel we got here? Not much to pick up. But this is now looking, yeah, a lot chunkier. 342. This is good. This is marvellous. Okay, so now we have ourselves a passenger station here. Seem to have both sides. That's weird. Okay, never mind. Let's not worry about it. That'll do. We're going to buy ourselves some buses. Buy road vehicles. And we've got these new ones. The Post Bus ET. That'll do. We'll buy, 6 of them, do you think? 6 seems to be my number, doesn't it, I think? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is Featherstone Bus, so set line, new line. Call this Feather Bus. Right, that's good. Make sure Eastwood's connected to... Yes, we will come to you, Eastwood. We've not finished at this end yet. Leave me alone. Haha. Bus. Let's get rid of that first of all. And we can close that down. Right, we're okay. Bus stops. Right. We might want to extend the road network a little bit first of all. So perhaps down to there. What we could do is we could follow that across and connect all that lot up together. That's alright. Okay. So if we're going to do a bus network, bus stops, we'll have one about here. One about here. And one about there. I think that covers everything. Now we go back to the lines and we've got Featherstone bus. That's the one. We're going to add. That's the one. Oh, it was already on add. So we'll have, it'll start there. It'll go to there. It'll stop at that. And it'll come around to there. And that's my route. And now hopefully the buses will be... Oh, we didn't set the line. Okay. Featherstone bus. Okay, we now have buses coming out. Hurrah-de-rah-de-rah. They're doing their thing. Need to do something similar up at Eastwood. Let's build an extension of the road. No, that's not working, is it? Oh, no, no, no. That's working. Right, and we've got a depot down there we can already be buying buses from. That's good. And now what do we need? We need, oh yeah, to buy the buses. Or shall we do the bus stops first? We could do that, I think. Right, so it comes out of some, let's have a depot first of all. Depot, a station. I know what I'm talking about. Right, that's more like it. Bus stops. Right, so we'll have one here, one up there, one up there, one in the town, and then one on the way back. Okay, lines. And it's a new line. And this is Eastwood bus. Let's try again. East bus. Okay, and we'll start with starting at that location, going through there, going through there, going through there, up into the town, and then on the way back. School Lane, how sweet a name is that? Right, we're going to need some buses, and we might need a loan. We are running out of dosh. Buy road vehicles, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set line to all. Eastwood bus. Right, we have buses going out as well. Brilliant. Now what we need is a second train. We are in need of a train bad. Okay, buy trains. Well, I got no money. Now the question is, do we wait? We spent a lot of money once again building tracks and stuff. That's why we're out of cash. We're going to have to borrow some money. Right, let's borrow up to 2.5 million loan now. Oh dear. Have to pay reinstalments and stuff. Buy trains. Shall we go with, what's this A35? That's 2.5 million. Problem is, we don't want one that can go faster than our fuel train. So we'll buy another Pullman. And we are going to add to it passenger carrying facilities. I reckon, yeah, let's go with the biggest one available. Even though they are quite expensive. Oh, we have to borrow some more money. Holy macaroni. Right, we are well up in debt now. And another one. Let's have a look in train 2. I'm not sure how. Oh, there we are. That's the train we've got at the moment. I knew it'd be hiding somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 74 meters. We're gonna have to keep adding. Haven't got enough. More loans. Oh no, 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 no. It's so expensive, but we've got to do it. Right, okay, that's all we're going to do. 100 meters long, and we're going to set line to all. It's going to be a new line. Yeah. Let's start by winging our way down to Featherstone and Featherstone 1 and up to here eastward. And this is the passenger line. Yes, there's going to be more passenger lines, I'm sure. But we'll just call it passenger line for now. Right, so waiting for a free path. Why would you be waiting for a free path? I'm confused. That train's all the way down there. Ah, because we haven't put any signals down. Good God! More work. Okay. Fine. Fine, if you're going to be like that. Now can you come out? Yes. Good, good, good. What I'll do is I'll stick down a few signals all the way down this route. Yes, I'm putting them in the middle because my trains go on the left and I don't care. I'm not American. I'll never be American. Land of the free, home of the stupid. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Yes, we voted Brexit. We're as stupid. We really are. We are dumb. And now we'll pop this lot back up here. And how about one just before the platform? One just after the platform? One in the cutting. One just before you enter. And one just before the station. One there. Right, we should be sorted now. Oh, blimey. Right, let's kill those off. Brilliant. Now, let's see if we've got people coming to the train station. We will have. We will have. It might take a bit of a while, but we now have trains motoring around. Right, so this is our fuel train. Right, we're going to need a better name than fuel train, but we're going to call it fuel train. Blom. And this, yeah, and this one up here. This one's going to be called passenger train. Shall we watch them pass? There's got to be a good spot somewhere. I reckon they're going to pass about here. Past the, get out of the way of the tree. Oh, that's good. Good spot. Hey, woo woo! Boys and their toys, eh? Boys and their toys. Right, now. We've got two of these right next to each other. One's supposed to be on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that and rebuild it. There. That's how that's supposed to be. Oh, I've managed to do it there as well. Oh, this is dreadful. Okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. Right, is there anybody waiting at the platform? Well, of course there's not. Nobody's going to turn up here until they know that there's trains running. But we've got, yeah, it's all going well. Everybody's going around. All the buses are waiting to pick up Why have you changed platforms there? Now you've got to keep going. You have to keep going all the way up to that platform up there, you see. That's your job. Money. We can repay some of that. No, we can't. Sorry, that was a million. Huh. That was sloppy. Okay, now this train has now reached this platform, which means I think people will start realising there is a train service and might start... Empty bus. Might start making their way... Okay. Let's quickly click on the bus stops. Right, there's one person waiting at this one over here. Just the one person. And there's a person there as well. See, suddenly we can get to this town over here. This town, yeah, there are people. There are people. One person on that one. Obviously, just missed the bus. And then this guy here is on empty. Fuel train is on empty. But, oh yes, oh look, he won't be for long. My God! My God, the amount of fuel there. How are we doing on supplies? Only 2% of the fuel required for Eastwood. Oh, this is awful. Hopefully this will balance itself out soon. Featherstone, 22%. But yes. Got a little bit of fuel waiting down here from the refinery. Running at 130. Come on. You can do better than that. And this guy is running at 166. Now. He's fully laden now. And there's still fuel, crude oil on the platform. Oh dears, oh dears, oh dears, oh dears, oh dears, oh dears. Where's my passenger train? All the way down here still. Yes. When you get to the station, hopefully, we'll pick up our first passengers. Go on, passenger train, you can do it. Yes, so we'll be liking a name for the passenger train and the fuel train. Maybe, if you can come up with something useful. Right, up to the station. Anybody at the station? Nobody, but look, here's the first people. For Reggie White, bless you, he's going to work. Reggie and Frederick and Aliyah and Violet. Thank you, guys. Prepare for the ride of your lives. Because reasons. This one, 2 people on there as well. Oh, this... No, you're just being lazy, whoever's at that station platform. Well, since there's a person waiting. Oh, there he is. Come on, Zach. Get on the bus. You don't want to miss the train. The first train is coming. I can see the smoke on the horizon. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I can see it. Are you going to make it, mate? You might just make it. 6 people on here, actually. Okay. Well, let's just see these first people get onto the train. This guy stood at the end of the platform. Oh, you guys stink. I'm not going to stand anywhere near you. This is Elijah. Look. Why do you stand with these people down here? You antisocial tosspot. Actually, look down here. These 2. You'd think there'd be somewhere quiet we could make out, wouldn't you, huh? Wouldn't you? Yeah, who's this? This is Reggie and Ronnie. Reggie and Ronnie. Well, that's cray-cray, isn't it? Reggie and Ronnie. That's almost unbelievable. Those of you too young to know. Yes, 2 of Britain's finest ever gangland criminals. Right, more people for the train. This is good. This is good. Come on, train. Get your steamy ass down here. We'll knock it up a speed to get him in a little bit faster. Our first passengers. Oh, and more people just arriving in time. And these people are in the bus. 5 on the bus are going to miss it. It's alright, you're only going to wait about another 6 months for the next train. Right. 13 passengers. Well, that's all good, isn't it, eh? Where's my fuel train? All the way down here. And that was worth a little bit of a payout. Brilliant. Well, I am now hopeful. Have we got anybody waiting already here? 4 passengers here. And... no, sorry, not Toby. 1 on the bus there. Hopefully there'll be a few more people arrive just in time for the train when it gets to this end. Oh, my life. It's a little bit... it's almost too much for me to comprehend. It's brilliant. Okay, alright. On that note, I think we need to leave it. But when you come back, we'll have hopefully a very profitable fuel and passenger line. And we'll be able to expand the network a little bit more. Do we go up to Winchcombe? Or do we go down to Lyde or Lyd? Do we expand up here to this second fuel point? Do we put a second fuel train on here to provide even more fuel to Eastwood and to Featherstone? Lots of questions that need answering, guys. I need your input. Because this train can no longer keep up with the demand. No, that's a passenger train. Idiot. That train down there can't keep up with this. 214. There's so much more potential. I think we'll need a second fuel train. But that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be stranded deep. The day after, more Transport Fever and What Map will return shortly. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very, very soon.